He does believe, if you look at this, that America has to get away from the trees and look at the forest. He talks about getting out of Washington and going to Hyde Park or going to Georgia. I mean, that's a great metaphor, but it's a metaphor not just for him, it's also a metaphor for the American people. Don't just think about you, think about the country as a whole. You get a real clear picture of how smart FDR thought the American people were. I mean, he's talking to them about checks and balances. He's talking to them about laying out a whole new vision. This is what the vision's going to be based on. One of the reasons that this speech is so detailed is that it's a conceptual speech. He's laying out the vision. He wants America to buy into the vision without getting distracted by the details. He's going to say, this is the hull of the boat. This is the framework. This is where the boat's going to go. Let's think about the shipbuilding analogy that he uses at the start. All you know is it's a ship. And so FDR is saying the economy and recovery is like a ship. And so what he's doing is he's getting the American people to visualize as they sit around this radio the construction of a boat. And then what can happen in their local community if the state and federal government partner together to address issues of concern in that community in a way that puts a significant number of the unemployed and those who are on the relief rolls back to work. I mean, one of the things that FDR is trying to do rhetorically in this speech is to get everybody to join this national crusade. And it's a crusade to make democracy work. It's a crusade to revive American capitalism. And so the language that he uses here is quite compelling. Democracy shows up a lot. It's a way to pull us in. It is a common crusade. It is a joint effort. The us is defined by the character and the values and the political systems and the dreams that we all share. Let's look at the third paragraph. The objective of the nation has greatly changed in 3 years. Before that, individual self-interest and group selfishness were paramount in public thinking. The general good was at a discount. Character is dealing with the general good. And how did FDR come to that? As he says, I call upon my fellow citizens everywhere to cooperate with me in making me the most efficient and the cleanest example of public enterprise the world has ever seen. It cannot be done alone. It is a challenge to our national will, our national dedication, and our national character. Character is the strength that we need emotionally, civically, and economically, and politically to recover. It is the recovery of confidence in our democratic processes and institutions. That's what character is to FDR.